Hello and welcome to Little Sue. So it is the Smash That Small Paper Pad collaboration hosted by Deb, who is Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. All the other participants who are taking part in this collaboration will be linked down below in the description box. If you go and check everybody else out, subscribe to them if you're not already subscribed, have a look and see what they've made with their paper pads. You'll get some really good ideas. So I haven't finished this paper pad, but I'm done with this paper pad. I am really struggling this month due to personal circumstances, which I will explain in another video later on. So this is the main sheets that I've got left. Now you'll have seen these sheets last time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm wanting to do something specific with these. Some sort of storage or an album to store die cuts in. I don't know what yet. I can't quite think. My mind's just all over the place at the minute. But there is something specific I want to do with these papers, so I am going to keep a hold of these papers and use them for something specific once I figure out what it is that I'm wanting to do with them. But it was mainly this one in particular. I absolutely fell in love with this sheet, and I knew if I kept this sheet I need to keep a couple other sheets, just so that if it was like a storage idea I went with, I'd have papers to go on the side and the back and everything. Or drawers, I'd have papers to go on the side and back and that, and the top. But I don't know yet, so I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to put these somewhere. I'm going to put them in a wallet or something, a label, a Polly Pocket. I'm going to label it with papers for a specific idea and maybe. So this is the scrap bin I've got left. Now I do have quite a few bigger scraps here. Now this one's actually a perfect size for what I'm needing. The same with this one. And I'll just cut that in half. And what I have been doing with this paper pad this month, I'll just set this up here, is I have been making little tiny embellishments. So I've got 6 of these tiny little bows that I've made. Bring them up, hopefully it'll zoom in. So I've made 6 of these tiny little bows. I quite like making these little bows. They're quite easy to make, so I've made 6 of them. If I need any more, I've got spare scrap paper that I can make some more. This is a small bow die, but it's the biggest of 3 small bow dies that I've got. The smallest one is absolutely teeny tiny, and it would actually work on some of these. Like, it would work right here on this strip of scrap here, so I could maybe make up some more of them. And what I thought I could do is send them out as a set of 3. So if I cut that in half, have 3 and 3 like that. So that's one of the first things I've been making. I have been making some more of the little roses. So I've made 6 little roses. So this is the pearlescent. What one is it? I've actually still got the sheet. Oh, there's this one here. So I used this paper, and I've made 2 of this one. Then this is a pink. This is this one. with the birds on it, and I've made 2 of them as well. And then this one had the little flowers on it. There, it's there. So that is this one. I know there's not much of it left, but that is that little flower there. So I've made 6 little roses with my scraps, which yet again I can put them into sets of 3 and then just lay them onto like that, and then they'll be stuck down on that and I can post them off. I think it might actually work if, yeah, and then I can get those 3 on the bottom and cut that paper in half and just have it as like a strip of little flowers. I've also done a lot of die cuts, and this is the only heart I've got left. The other ones I have already packaged up and they are getting posted later on today. So I did die cut quite a few of these hearts with the scraps that I had left, and 2 sheets of this paper I used to die cut a couple of hearts out of as well, because I think I had 8 sheets last week and I've only got 6 left. I also added a heart to, this was the little die cut book that I made. So I've added a heart to the front of it, and then I've backed it onto some pearlescent white. So I've added that on there. I have been making some of these tiny little embellishments. So these aren't the smallest ones. I got out my punchies. So I've got these punchies and I just pulled them all out and started punching away on the scrap papers. And I did, oh, is it not focusing? So I did this set here. So this was yet again the flower paper. So I thought it was really great that the flower actually fit in the scalloped punch perfectly. And I've backed onto the green and white paper with a little gem in the middle. So there's like 3 sets of each of these ones. And then with even smaller punchies, I have made this set. Now these are absolutely tiny toty things. I thought they'd be fun for if you were making a bag topper and you needed that something little extra just to put onto the bag topper. I thought these would be perfect for on that. So I made some of them. I also sat and punched out with a much bigger punch these scalloped ones. Now these were the pearlescent fancy papers, and I've got some of the smaller ones as well. Got a lot of the smaller ones, and I did the circles and the scallops circles in the different sizes. So this was the biggest punch I've got, and I absolutely love these. So these will get getting packaged up for a die cut swap that I'm in. I thought these would be really nice just to send off. Just some scalloped pearlescent flowery stuff, as well as a couple other die cut things that I will be adding into it. Another thing I did was I managed to finish off my 2 pocket letters, and I die cut quite a few of these butterflies with the scrap paper as well. Not a lot, just a couple. So I've got some of the butterflies from the scraps, and I also die cut the thank you in one of the scrap bits of paper, and I've used that on 2 of the pocket letters. No, I can't show you the pocket letters because they are going out tonight as well, later on tonight, for someone specific, and I know the 2 people who are receiving these the 2 people who are receiving these pocket letters do actually watch my channel, so I want it to be a surprise for them. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have been struggling this month with personal issues, which I will explain later on in another video. But for this paper pad, I'm done with it. I know there's something specific I want to make with the full sheets, but right just now my head isn't wanting to focus on it, and I don't want to waste another month. I'd rather open up a brand new paper pad because I'm desperate to get into my Christmas papers, and I know I'll enjoy doing my Christmas papers. So I'm hoping that it's okay with you, Deb, that I am giving up with this paper pad and moving on to another one, even though I haven't completely smashed it. I hope it's okay with you. I just can't focus. I can't do any more. So I've got 6 full sheets left and a tub of scraps. If I need to make any more little embellishments, or even the slightly bigger ones, or even the even bigger ones, I've got plenty of scraps here to make them, to make the bows. If I need to make any more of the roses, I can make them up. I don't think I've got any bits big enough to actually do the hearts anymore, or the butterflies. But most of these will be going on as just to decorate the backs of these papers, the flowers to use backing for them and that. But that is me done with this paper pad. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of my little makes, even though it's not that many. I do still have the circle. Where is it? I do still have the circle for my second embroidery hoop. This is the first embroidery hoop I made. So I do still have the second disc for that. I've still not received the embroidery hoop at all. So I'm still waiting on that coming. Hopefully it won't be too long now. I did order it at the beginning of April and I am still waiting on it. So that's not great. But thank you again for watching. Please go and check everybody else out. Please go and subscribe to everybody else if you're not already subscribed to them. And I will see you all again next month with a new paper pad, because I'm done with this one. So thank you so much, and bye for now.